Welcome back to another video, the T on NPD and relationships. Hello, everyone. To all of my new subscribers and new family members, hello and welcome. And to my tribe and family at large, listen, y'all, welcome back. Thank you all so much for, of course, coming back and watching another video. Y'all know I'm always mentioning our Thursday night live stream. This is where we go from healing to wholeness to boldness. You don't want to miss the Thursday night live stream. Y'all listen, it goes down on Thursday nights, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'd love to see you there. All right. And every time we drop a video on the channel, the goal of the day is 2.1K plus on the likes. 2.1K plus on the likes if you rocks with your girl. Y'all hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button. I need y'all to hit that like button for me. All right. Okay. All right. Thank you, fam. All right, let's jump into the topic of this video, okay? What happens? What does the narcissist think when you refuse to chase them? What happens when you say, I don't care nothing about you leaving? I don't care nothing about none of that. What I want you to know is I refuse to chase you, ma'am or sir. That's not happening in this situation. So what happens, y'all, when you refuse to chase a narcissist? Okay, so here's the deal. Narcissists do everything that they do in the relationship. So when they do get ready to discard, okay, or shelf you, that it will be so jarring, such a surprise that it's going to be automatic for you to run after them, for you to chase them, okay? This is what they do because they take you from hero during the love bomb stage. This is what they do. They take you from hero to zero during the devalue and discard. So constantly throughout the relationship, you're trying to get back to that love bomb and that future faking. Like, where is that person? Like, I want to know where that person is. Can I talk to that person? Because that's the one I'm looking for. Yeah, well, that person never existed. Not for real. That person never existed. So what you're doing is you're constantly chasing a lie, someone that never was there, that it never was a real person. But when you just make it up in your mind that, okay, now that I understand, okay, I'm now discarded, or you have decided to discard the narcissist. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and rock with this whole separation, disconnection thing. I'm gonna rock with it. And I'm going to rock with it so hard that I'm just not going to reach out. I don't care. I don't care what I have to do to stay away from this individual. It's a hard no for me. Now, this is a place where a narcissist doesn't want you to be, okay? This is a place where they are not ever anticipating you ever going into that mindset. Okay, that's not even in that's not even in their thought process when they're doing all of the different things that they're doing to you. That's not even in their thought process. And I'm going to tell you why. Because the way they manipulate and the way that they abuse and manipulate you in such a way where it's always going to be in their mind, an open door for them to come back through. Because you got to remember, you go from being put up on this pedestal and being told that you're the greatest at everything. You're the one that they've been looking for all their lives and all of these different things. You are being told all of this, right? Only to get to that devaluation and discard and to understand that everything that they said about you in the beginning, everything that they said, oh, you're such a wonderful person now, all of that is out the window and you're the most horrific, horrible person that they know. That's all by design, right? Because when they get ready to make that break and they shift because it's time for them to change the oil, they tired of you, they're bored with you. Yeah, that part. When they get ready to make that shift, they want to make sure that you're going to be rocked to your core that you're going to be so shocked, so stunned, that you are going to be running after them, calling them, on their phone day and night, trying to figure out what happened in this situation. Like, I want to know what happened here. But for those of you that decided to see this whole situation of the narcissist leaving as this is now your way out, this is your exodus, okay, and you figured, okay, in your mind, I'm not going to worry about this bird. I'm not going to chase them. I'm not going to run after them. What is the narcissist thinking? And what do they do when you don't chase them? Okay, so here's the deal. First of all, they're thinking, what the heck happened? What went on in that whole discard and that whole devalue and discard that doesn't have you rocked, okay? That doesn't have you reeling. And a lot of times this happens when people have gone through several cycles with the narcissist of the love bomb, future faking, devalue, discard, all of that. A lot of times people, after they've gone through it a time or two or three or four, they are over it. Okay. And a lot of y'all that have gone through that cycle more than once with a narcissist probably just reached the end of your rope. And you was just like, you know what? I'm done with this. I don't care if this nut job, this backwards walking giraffe leaves. I don't care with this backwards flying pigeon with the feathers missing. Come on. I don't care what they do. I'm not about to call. I'm not about to run after them. The narcissist, when they do that and they suddenly pull out again, or, they just break, just ghost you, all of that, you don't run after them. Their first thought is, okay, maybe they don't know I'm gone. Maybe they think this is a joke. So they stay hidden. You still ain't calling. You still not seeking them out. You're still not trying to find out where they are. Because you're just done. You over it. At that point, at about maybe 2-3 days and you haven't reached out, you haven't said anything. At that point, especially right at a week, that starts to affect them entities up in their head. That ego, that giant size ego that's about the size of 2 walls, that one right there, the ego begins to become affected by that. Why? Because that is what runs the show with a narcissist. So what happens is, in their mind, those entities talking to them, that ego right there, starts telling them very negative things about themselves. Now, it tells them that all the time. But when a person like you, now they've left you and they've basically shelved you, and they're looking for you to come running and looking for them, and you don't, that mind goes explosively crazy. Okay? And to the point where they don't eat, they don't sleep. They're trying to manage the new supply, but it's hard for them to manage the new supply because they're also trying to manage how they're going to get back to you. But when you refuse to chase them, right, in their mind, they've lost control of you, right? So what they're going to do now is when you refuse to chase them, and what they're thinking is they got it now. They trying to get it rocking with this new supply. They can't get it rocking with the new supply because see, this is how you get them right here. This is how you get them. All that you thought was going on over there with the new supply, baby, that ain't nothing but an illusion. Because once that narcissist realizes that you're not gonna chase them, their mind kicks into gear in obsession, and it's obsessing over the fact that it's losing, or that ego, that narcissist, their ego, they've lost control of you as supply. That's not that can't happen. Like, what? You mean to tell me I this was a surprise that the narcissist is like, I just ghosted this individual. I just was like, yeah, I ain't coming back. Or I'm just going to take a break for a minute. And they did it out of the blue, and you're not running after them. Man, this right here messes with their ego to the degree of, a lot of times when that happens, and I know y'all gonna testify about it in the comments, it shuts that whole situation down with the new supply. They can't get that, they're not able to get it going with the new supply and to really engage with the new supply because they were trying to work two angles at the same time. That's what they get. That's what they get. And you already know that they manipulative, but they stupid. They're a special kind of stuff. They don't have wisdom. You understand what I'm saying? So this is what they're thinking. And this is what happens when you decide that you're not going to chase them. That ego kicks in the fifth gear, and then they become completely obsessive in their thoughts. And then instead of you chasing after them, they come back running after you. That's why you see that behavior in the hoovers like you do. Yeah, because if you decided that you weren't going to call and answer the phone and you're not about to run after this clown, if you're not going to run after them, then they come and running after you because they need to figure out how did they lose control of you. So that's how it works. I mean, it's just an endless cycle of just insanity. And you can't make sense out of insanity, family. So this is what happens. This is what happens, and this is what they think when you choose not to chase them. All right, family? So listen, I will see you all on the next video. I love you, family, and I will see you all healed and whole at the top. Shalom, family. Peace.